Hello, John. How are you? I'm fine, Steve. How about you? I'm doing good. Hey, did you hear about the open source movement? You don't know about it? I thought you would know. Because you're a future programmer. Well, anyways, I was online yesterday and spotted this article called The Open Source Movement. Oh, so what's it about, Steve? From what I gathered, it says that it's a movement which started in the 1980s by a group of people who believed that computer software should be free to use and modified. Wait 1 second. What does the term open source means? Though, open source basically means that the code that is linked to the software is free of use. So in essence, it means that anyone may use it or modify it to suit themselves. But also, they cannot use the product for personal gain. I mean, this makes sense to me because if, for instance, my company were to create a product that no one else has, I wouldn't want people to steal my product and make a profit of it. It's my hard work and I should be making profit. It won't be fair for someone else to make profit by selling it for their own personal gain. Yes, you were absolutely right. Wait, so am I getting this right? Open source movement allows one to use the software for personal use for free. Yes, that's correct. And I'm not paying any fees, right? No, you're not. And when was this movement founded? The movement was founded in 1998 by John Hall, Larry Augustine, Eric Raymond, Bruce Perens, and others. Also, from what I read, Raymond is probably the single person most identified with this open source movement. What is this movement referred to today? The project eventually grew into Linux. It's the open source operating system. Steve, where did this movement start, if I may ask? The movement started in a laboratory in some of the most prestigious universities such as Stanford, Berkeley, Carnegie Mellon, and MIT. Is this movement only in the United States? No, John. It is a worldwide movement. Many people feel that the best way to produce a software that is sophisticated and bug-free would be to join cooperations that are interested and would be willing to work for free. You know, some of the known examples of software that are coming out of the open source movement are Linux, Perl, and Bind. Okay, so what happens if I decide to use it for my personal gain and share that amount with the company who made that product? Well, you can do that, or you can even credit the open source for your success. But what happens if I decided to use software for my company? I don't think you can use it for your company because it did say for personal use. But I think many companies do use the open source movement. And plus, if a company decides to use this software, they might try to modify this product and upgrade it to use it for their own benefit, and I think that is illegal by law. So what happens if the company decides to share the modifications of that particular product? Well, I mean, if they're honest, then I guess they can use it, but all companies are not like that. They will probably use the open source as the basis for a commercial product, make changes to it, and then keep the modifications a secret. This can then lead to external conflict, as the open source movement can sue in federal courts for copyright infringement. Okay, so if I were to download one of these software from the internet, will I get full support? As in, will the software always get updated? Good question. Since the software is constantly being changed, I don't think the users will be able to get the updated version. Since this movement allowed people to use software for free, users get limited access to it. The updates aren't assured because you didn't pay for it. Well, that makes sense. Yes, I mean, think about it. This movement has allowed many people to use softwares for free. Imagine we had to pay for these products. Not a whole lot of people would be able to afford these products. Yes, I mean, it's the best interest for both parties. The person who made it obviously wants people to use it. He wants his product to be popular. If he makes them pay for everything, then users would neglect to buy it. And hence which will prevent him from making any profits. You are absolutely right. Wow, Steve, I learned to quit a bit today. Thanks, bro. I got to go now. I have to do my laundry. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.